Physical action. My reply to the Pension Management Center, December 2013. I want to tell you the story of what happened to my reply to the November 2013 letter. Well, of course, the letter was dated November the 12th. It's from the Department of Veterans Affairs, Pension Management Center. After I received this letter, I made it my priority to respond as quickly as possible. I set a goal for myself immediately that getting back to them would not go beyond the end of the year, December 31st, 2013. And with the rest of November to go, that's 19 days. December has 31 days, and 19 days and 31 days make 50 days. And because Brad was being my expert regarding matters to do with my money, and I shared with him this letter immediately, he replied that I should have my back taxes done. He went to his associates, Roy Noy and Associates, and as you can see by this invoice, they got them all done. And as you can see by the date on the invoice, December 6th, 2013, was more than ample time to package the materials up and get them to the post office. I had 50 days to do this. When I got the materials back from the tax preparer, there were still 25 days left in the month. I sent everything off to your offices in a timely fashion. So what happened next? Well, in April of 2015, "16 months later, I got this letter, and it said,
Department of Veterans Affairs, VA Regional Office, April 24, 2015. Dear Mr. Toohey,
the Committee on Waivers has received and processed your waiver request. Review of your file shows that the original request for waiver that you submitted to the Debt Management Center, DMC, in March 2014 was lost in transit. The Committee on Waivers received a copy of your waiver request from the DMC on January 23, 2015. We extend an apology for any inconvenience that this delay may have caused. What we decided: your waiver request for $40,238 is denied. How we made our decision: finding of fraud, misrepresentation or bad faith on your part automatically precludes the granting of a waiver. The committee finds you at fault in the creation of this debt. As a recipient of VA pension benefits, it was your responsibility to immediately report your income to ensure that your monthly benefit amount was properly adjusted. Your failure to do so resulted in unjust enrichment at government expense. The repayment of this debt would not cause financial hardship. Sincerely, S. Jacoby, Chairperson, Committee on Waivers and Compromises.
So the VA admits to receiving my waiver request 1 year after it was sent, guaranteed, inside a 50-day window and then a 25-day window. And it also says I didn't submit it until March 2014. This is an attempt to make it look as though I'm the one who's at fault here. That it had taken me 4 months to reply. That it took less than a 50-day window and then a 25-day window for me to accomplish all of these things, package them up, and get them to the post office. And another point to consider is that everything I have is dated, not for March, not for February, not for January, but for December 2013, and that's verifiable. If they still have the envelope that it was sent in, the postmark will say December 2013. And most likely the envelopes are gone, but there should be a timestamp on the first page of what I sent you. It's going to say December. If it doesn't say December, it's going to say January. Saying March is a lie. I defy anyone to disprove that fact. That indicates that I didn't get it in until March. That is an untruth. Another word for that is that it's a lie. It's an alteration. It is not factually what occurred. I have no idea why anyone would want to do this to a veteran like this, but that's the truth of the matter. I sent this information out before December 31st, 2013. And this letter telling me that my request for waiver has been missing for 16 months restates the time that I allegedly submitted it, indicating that it was March 2014. That is not true. And I believe that for all the reasons I have put forward so far, you'll have to agree with me. A 50-day window reduced to a 25-day window is more than enough time to put photocopies in an envelope and send them to you incompetent people.